But it looks like we're going to get right into this match. BigBoss and MkLeo versus Chase and Stroder.
And interestingly enough, not going for buy lift for some of the more double savvy characters. Not saying that Corrin can't get it done, because most of the Fire Emblem characters they double as good doubles characters as well. But Corrin, a different bit of a different flavor. Wait a dang minute.
Can you make it back?
Is he? Oh
wow, got the angle, but not enough. The counter, kind of edge guarding yourself. You played yourself.
You played yourself. Dang. Such a shame right there. Wild Greninja fainted. But that's okay, though. We got 2 more lives on deck, and I still like how, Stroder knew immediately, I need to bring it to Leo here in this match. Leo's going to be the X factor on the red team. Not to say, BigBoss is not nice with it, but I got to make sure I can deal with Leo as quickly and as efficiently as possible. If I got the buttons, damn it, Greninja, I'm going to press him.
Yeah, and Leo, at his point in his career, just kind of playing whatever characters he's want. He plays so many different characters, especially in doubles. I love the setup with the Corrin, the down throw into the forward smash. We see a lot of that kind of stuff coming out from, whenever Leo does team with BigBoss, we see that with many of his characters. Byleth also able to kind of go into like that forward smash, very strong, grounded option here with the lockdown, and great punish on the pin there. Whoa, everybody flying all over the place.
Everybody is flying, but on the subject of going a ham, I got to really say the red team, I mean, I don't know if they're just doing a great job or if the blue team's doing it to themselves. A lot of spaghetti here as this match kind of kicks off. I think they might be maybe just a little confused on the actual game plan at hand. We've seen the team synergy earlier. It's most certainly there. You just got to figure out a way to apply it thoroughly to the red team here, because they are just picking the blue team apart.
Yeah, so much damage racking up here. Stroder already at 107%. Tries to get the air dodge here. Down tilt in to the up air. Not going to fully connect the pin, the bounce back, but no, the miss punish coming out from Stroder. Again, another miss punish here.
Yeah, I think, just having a hard time reading where Leo's going to swing after the pin, or if he's even going to choose to swing at all. That's kind of the hard mix-up, because you're like, I'm in a position to punish, but there's so many options Corrin has after the pin. It's like, is this the right one to do? If I go for grab, he's going to go for the kick, and I'm not going to be able to do anything about it. So I completely understand. The pin was what took his second stock. Red team, though, doing pretty good, but the blue team said, we're not going down quietly, okay?
Yeah, great punish from Stroder on the pin that time with the forward smash here. See if he can get some damage or get this stock off of BigBoss. Rob can be such a great stock tank in these situations.
I think BigBoss leaning certainly into that right now. Nice, very smart to not actually go for the fall. Just throws on shield because he knows that Greninja's not going to go for anything crazy. Not going to run up and try to whiff a grab. Just going to go for jab to check the temperature. Whoa, speaking of checking some temperatures, down smash for one stock, backer for the other. And here I was questioning Corrin and Dubs. Who am I?
Yeah, I mean, the setup is so strong. Once Rob starts pummeling him in the ground, you're going to see Leo charge up that Corrin F smash. And of course, Leo's got the spacing to get the tipper every time there. You're going to see the stocks melt at such low percents, and then gets the back air set up as well. Leo getting these stocks back to back from game one. Going to finish it up real nice and clean here. But I feel like Stroder losing that stock early to the counter off stage, was a big part. And they were kind of clawing their way back there, but such a huge lead for Leo and BigBoss to ride, and was able to go ahead and close that one out. Crispy clean. Now going into game 2, no character switches.
Nope. Wouldn't expect to see one at this point in bracket. I think, if it ain't broke, certainly don't fix it. Not to say that all these players can't play multiple characters, because we've seen just the utility build of characters that Leo's brought to the table, and I believe Stroder has a very strong Mario as well. So if the need to switch will, present itself, they will obviously take it. But I think, when it comes to just what I've seen earlier in doubles, especially, from Stroder and Chase, I'm really falling in love with the Palutena and Greninja, team combo.
Yeah, just two very speedy characters, right? And Greninja's always a treat to watch, especially if it's Stroder. It's definitely a character we don't see too often, so always a treat to see it.
That's right. Oh my goodness, it's a treat to see the blue team start this one off on the right foot. Quick F smash at the ledge. One of the tools that, as strong as it is, I completely space that it's, as strong as it is. I'm like, damn, like, we only, sometimes really get to fall in love with Greninja from like these down tilt up smash, like these crazy nair strings. But when in reality, F smash can close it out from one end of the stage to the other. Stroder, of course, keeping this one in the lead. Love it.
And now we have Palutena, Chase here, stock tanking 3 stocks, the only player here. But right now on the hunt, got to avoid this up air coming out from the Corrin. Leo so good at making those juggle situations. Great DI coming out from Chase. 149% is able to land. Get the shield here. There's the nair, but the drift away to avoid the punish from Leo.
Very smart. Of course, dealing with Leo at the ledge is something that, you know, you just don't want to have to deal with it if you don't have to. I love that. Early on the swing for the F smash, very smart. Obviously not looking to put on too much percent, and F smash with Corn up close has that active hitbox. Good lord, but speaking of active hitboxes, up B coming through in a big way, clearing space and getting a taste of taking that stock right there. Great stuff from MkLeo.
Dude, it's crazy how good Leo is, and then on top of that, he makes it a hell of a show, man. He just starts doing all the flashy stuff, and it's so fun to watch. Getting the up B off the top. Leo taking stocks in style.
That's right. I mean, that flash is certainly flash, but there's a little bit of fire behind that as well. I mean, sometimes it's just this was just the best option in this situation. Y'all are up there slacking. Up B's going to come through and take your stock. Gotta love that double down tilt, just looking to break up the commotion. And then, of course, where BigBoss starts, MkLeo certainly finishes. I love how they're just synced up. Blue team right now still in this, though. Don't want anybody to think that they're sweet out here. You know, still a stock apiece. Despite the strong performance here from the red team, come through with the down air, and again, man, Stroder is just swinging so big. The precision and the resilience that we have just known Stroder to, you know, really tap into because he's a Greninja, we're just not seeing it. He said, you know what, I'm throwing my weight around, damn it. I'm tired of playing with y'all.
Okay, the top side blind here, another laser. Oh, and Leo able to sneak in the backer, another backer to set Chase up off stage here. And there is the kick, and I mean, BigBoss behind him as well. This is such a scary position here. Because, yeah, even if Leo kicks off stage, BigBoss is on stage controlling everything.
That's right. You can't really jump because, you know, both of these two characters are just anti-airing machines. Literally, the minute you jump, they're already up there with the active hitbox. Love that safe option on the back here. A little closer than he probably expected. Of course, the boxing game, the up-close and personal game that is Rob, is rivaled by few. The pin into the kick, which is something, again, that I feel like the blue team is just really struggling with. That hard mix of boom, pins out. Okay, I got 2 seconds max to figure out what Leo's going to do. And I cannot guess incorrectly because I'm in trouble.
Yeah, and I mean, Leo could preemptively kick to cover the ledge jump. Leo could drop the pin and just go for a standard ledge trap, right? So there's so many things that Leo can do from that position, and it's usually not too strong if it's just you doing it. But of course, BigBoss at the roll distance, backing him up as well, right? Because you can go into the roll, maybe take the hit that's not so hard, but Rob being there, I mean, one grabbing a down throw, we've seen what happens after that one. I've seen that movie before.
We've seen it a billion times, and we know how it ends, okay? I'm about to roll the credits, boy. Alrighty, man, we're about to roll into this next match here. A bit of a, I don't want to call it a stomp. You know, the blue team's figuring it out. They're figuring it out. You know, again, you know, I think the fact that it matters is that you have to kind of zero in on Leo. But you don't want to do that too much because BigBoss will certainly come through and bust the party up. He knows how to start a combo, and Leo certainly knows how to finish it. We've seen that multiple times. Even something as simplistic as a short hop forward air from BigBoss, and then Leo's already there on the ready, back to the ledge, back air, which is a very weird position to be in when it comes to, you know, just a team combo, because it's usually the forward air that, you know, you get the pass set up with, but forward air, of course, kind of keeping you in place in the air with Corn, has to elect to go for back air, and you got to space it properly enough, and it's getting the job done. And
when you give Leo a teammate as reliable as BigBoss, right? I mean, you really see Leo playing a lot of the front line, but these backline characters like Snake, like Rob, they're so good at playing their role, right? Being that stock tank, being that backup character, and such a good combination with the sortie, the frontline sorties that, you know, Leo likes to play usually.
No doubt about that. And as you can see, Leo right now coming back to the stage in a big way, but I really like this from Chase. Of course, less is more when it comes to Palutena. Okay, she's not going to get too active with you, you know, physically. She's going to use back air to space you out, and sometimes the back air doesn't even need to hit you. The actual threat of it is enough to make you recover improperly. Boom, explosive flame for the setup. It's going to shut it down.
So again, blue team here with a bit of a lead, but we've seen how this can kind of peter out here. I really want to see blue team hold on to this lead. Chase on 3 stocks right now, dealing quite a bit of damage here. Gonna give Rob that heavy tax, you know?
Oh, 100%. I'm saying definitely throwing that weight around. I love that. Just you know, just need a little bit of insurance. If the kick ain't going to get it done, then of course the aerial from Rob will definitely get it done. At that percent, most things on Rob definitely KOs. And that's, you know, another thing that I feel like, again, the red team can very much lean into. The combo strings are definitely there, but at later percents, I can just swing big for the most part. You don't want to be anywhere by me when I'm swinging. Love that. Tears you down just to build you back up. Love that down here and brings them back with the up B. Just kind of let them know you don't want to play at the ledge as well as you think you do.
At one point, I feel like 3 to 4 players were off stage on the left side there. What a scramble. And it looks like right now, blue team still holding on to this lead, was able to get the stock, but just like that, line them up in the factory. The tipper on the forward smash, MkLeo.
Catching them both, the grab hitbox, of course, just the grab armor, excuse me, saving BigBoss's life. Not saying that he would have died anyway because he's I think obviously the heaviest character on the match, but I mean, that was just insane. And again, you know, it's what I talked about earlier starting to kind of happen again, you know, just the survivability. You know, you get into like these last stock situation scrambles, you know, where you just really need to throw some weight around and stuff like this happens. Now, this little light of mine indeed was shined there from Chase. We will see if they can close this one out. Oh, my.
Wow. And look at this BigBoss's survivability. Then into the setup, right? The double KO, such a big deal. BigBoss being that reliable rock that Leo can rely on in this doubles. And look at this. Just like that, backing each other up here. BigBoss able to recover because Leo pressuring Palutena here. Oh, we're going to cover all multiple options here.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the floor is indeed lava. Up tilt, right to upper. This is just doubles, you know, synergy 101. Nothing out of the ordinary. Not a lot of flash here. Just going for what's certainly going to work. And yes, a rinse and repeat from what we've seen just a few interactions ago. I thought that was set up by accident. Definitely set up on purpose. Using that grab armor. Back to the opponent. F smash, tipper, space properly. This is Leo we're talking about, for God's sakes. And it's going to close it out.
Yeah, and one thing that I think is so strong about MkLeo and BigBoss is the way they play when one of their teammates is in disadvantage and how the other teammate helps out, and even using different stalls and stuff like that. So optimal, and they're able to make so many stocks last so long, and then eventually someone's going to get snatched up by Rob.
That's right.
And you know what I mean? Because this whole entire game 3, blue team had such a solid lead, and then the apocalyptic grab happened, and then was able to, you know, get that double KO here, and oh my goodness,
and I don't blame Chase for that either. Trying to bust up the commotion. I believe that was a turnaround F tilt. Yes, faced the wrong direction. Of course, you can see Rob glowing right there, and then boom, gets 2 for the price of 1. Talk about getting the most bang for your buck. We're in Las Vegas, for God's sakes, Charles. That's the type of interactions you want.
Yeah, and the thing about that situation as well is a really good job from BigBoss not immediately going into the throw. BigBoss actually pummeled and hit Chase, and because of that hit, Chase was probably trying to do some other thing, but got another input because the hit of the pummel actually interrupted. So you can use pummeling to use it as a hitbox to defend from your opponent's teammate at the same time, right? Or go into the grab and get the armor. So really good mix coming out from BigBoss, and really great return on that, getting 2 stocks, and was really the big pivoting point of that game 3.
Oh, no doubt about it.